Hi guys, welcome to another episode of PSLE Maths Secrets Revealed. In today's episode, we're going to explore this very interesting question type. Basically, we have to understand statements and decide whether they are true, false, or not possible to tell. So if you'd like to know how to navigate these tricky situations, how to always get the questions correct, stay with me all the way till the end and you will be able to learn something useful today. Without further ado, let us do our annotations together. So it is mentioned that the table below shows the different amounts of money donated by a group of students. And it is said that part of the table is covered by an ink blot. So this is the part where they deliberately, purposely hide information away from us, and we are supposed to make meaning out of it. And it is said that 3/4 of the group of students donated at least $5. So this is the actual key phrase that will decide whether some of the statements below, the three statements below, belong to true, false, or not possible to tell. So let me repeat this again. 3/4 of the group of students donated at least $5. So how does it work? This denominator 4 over here is the total, as in total units. Okay, total units. As for numerator 3, it will go to at least $5. So what does it mean by at least $5? So normally how I will explain this to my students, for at least $5, it will mean $5 and above, which is why I'm drawing a line over here in blue. And if it's gonna be $5, at least $5, it must be related to $5, $8, and $10. Okay, so I like to circle it for everyone to see. So $5, $8, and $10. And for such a question, usually they will give us an information, and in this case it tends to be indirect, which means that if 3/4 of the group of students donated at least $5, the question expects us to understand. It expects us to understand that those who didn't donate any money, those who donated $0, those who donated $2, they would belong to the group that is 1 unit. Okay, which means that those who didn't donate any at all, and those who donated $2, the 35 people, the 28 people, they are actually 1/4 of the entire group. And I'll call this 1 unit, which also means that the $5, $8, and the $10, they will belong to the 3/4, they will belong to the 3 units. So with this information itself, it is good enough for us to solve this question. Let us explore the 3 statements, because after all, in the exam, the student has only less than 2 minutes to solve a question like this. And in this case, there are 3 statements, which means that there are 3 parts to the question. So first statement, every student in the group donated some money. The key word lies in the word every. And is this true? Is this false? Or is this not possible to tell? So if every student in the group donated some money, there will be nobody that actually donated $0. Alright? Let me say this again. If every student in the group donated some money, there will be no one within the category of $0. But within the $0, I see that there are 35 people. So this means that every student in the group donated some money it has got to be a false statement. Alright, false statement. So I'll put a tick under the false for the first statement. Now, statement number 2. Okay, let me just use this red color ink to show you why it's false. So every student in the group donated some money, but if I take a good look at this column that shows $0, there are 35 people in there. So it has got to be a false statement. Now, statement number 2. The group consisted of 252 students. Is that true? Let us find out. So we have already ascertained, we have already decided and found out that the 1 unit, the 1 quarter of the group belongs to those who donated $0 and $2. So if we were to add up 35 plus 28, 35 and 28 added together, 5 plus 8 is 13, 1 plus 3, 4, plus 2, I get 6. Alright, I will be able to have 6. So 1 plus 3, 4 plus 2, I get 6. So 63 is 1 quarter. If I were to take 63, I multiply that amount by 4. 4 times 3, 12. Then 4 times 6, 24, plus 1, 25. I would easily arrive at 252. So based on what I have found out, it is a true statement. Indeed, the group, the total consisted of 252 people. Alright? And this is something that I can find out, I can calculate, I can solve. Now, statement number 3. The number of students who donated $10 was the greatest. So how should we solve a question like that? It's mentioned that for the $5, there were 38 students. And if I want to find out those who donated at least $5, given that there are 3/4 of them, how many students belong to that category? Since earlier on, while trying to solve statement 2, I've already added 35 and 28, give us 63. I can easily take 63 multiplied by 3 for 3 units. So 3 times 3, 9, 3 times 6, 18. So 189 people is 3 units. If I were to take 189, subtract away 38. 9 minus 8 is 1, 8 minus 3 is 5, and I'll get 151. I do know that the $8 and the $10 category has got to be 151 students, but I do not know, out of these 151 students, where do they go to? Meaning, which category can I split the 151 students up? So for the third statement, it has got to be not possible to tell. So one example that I can show everyone, that I can illustrate to everyone is, if I say that it will be raining in your neighborhood at 7 AM the next day, it has got to be not possible to tell. Alright? So even though the weather forecast said there may be rain, but as we all know, this is Singapore, it can be raining cats and dogs one moment, the next moment it could be the blazing hot sun. Alright? So if the statement is saying that it will rain at your neighborhood at 7 AM the next day, 10 AM the next day, 12 noon the next day, it has to fall under not possible to tell. But if the statement says that it will snow at 7 AM at your neighborhood the next day, this statement has got to be false, because as we know, tropical Singapore, no chance of snow at all. But if the statement is saying that you are staying in Singapore, okay, where I'm from, and you indeed are staying in Singapore, this has got to be a true statement. Now guys, if you enjoyed today's video or if you got anything out of it whatsoever, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also comment below, let us know where you guys are tuning from. That's always good to know. And finally, if you are new to this channel and you haven't already, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications button. There's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we are committed to making weekly videos to hold you accountable and to make this your best year in mathematics. But for now, this is Teacher Ray signing off. Bye bye.